Hello dear traders, I'm Ekaterina Stikhina on ИнстаФорекс TV channel where you can learn about the latest financial market news. The single European currency edged lower against the US dollar amid a sharper policy divergence between the US Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank. Market participants were scrutinizing the minutes from the latest meeting of the Federal Open Market Committee, which provided some hints that a Fed rate hike in June is still on the table. The expectations of future moves by the ECB are completely different. The widening policy gap between the European regulator and the US Central Bank has therefore affected the dynamic of the euro-dollar pair. The most popular currency instrument on Forex is heading downwards, bouncing off its intraday highs. By the moment of writing this, the euro has dropped to 1.1200 levels versus the greenback. According to currency strategists, the pair is poised to end the trading week in negative territory. While the Fed Reserve captivated investors with the hopes of a soon interest rate liftoff, which kept the US dollar on a weaker footing for 5 weeks in a row, the ECB has always stayed on the same track in its forecasts. ECB President Mario Draghi has long been preparing the ground for an interest rate cut, and the bank eventually proceeded with that cut. During the most recent meeting of the ECB's Government Council, the policymakers spoke in favor of further policy easing if appropriate. As of now, the ECB's benchmark interest rate remains at a historic low of 0%. Many experts say the series of upbeat macroeconomic figures recently released from the Eurozone could signal a possible policy tightening in the euro area in the future. And yet, there is at least one thing the Fed and the ECB have in common. For example, their policy decisions are heavily dependent on statistical data that gauges the health of their domestic economies. Economists point out that the Eurozone's fundamentals are gradually improving. However, it's not enough yet for a shift in the ECB stance to occur anytime soon. It was ИнстаФорекс News and me, Ekaterina Stikhina. We will see tomorrow.